Hello everyone, this is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to bring you some more Legends of Boxing PC version. It's a very fine and excellent game that can be purchased at ASG Games. And there's a free demo to see if you like it. The main event from the Philadelphia Spectrum, Thomas the Hitman Hearns taking on Frank the Animal Fletcher. 10 rounds middleweights. The co-main event, Dennis Andries taking on the Jewish Bomber Mike Rossman, 10 rounds light heavyweights. In another middleweight contest, Vito Antuferno versus James Hard Rock Green, 10 rounds middleweights. And to start this tremendous spectacle off here at the Philadelphia Spectrum, packed house in Philly, Eric Butterbean Esch versus Marvis Frazier, 10 rounds heavyweights. So let's get right to it. Butterbean versus Marvis Frazier. And let's go to the preview. Overall record for Eric Butterbean Esch, 77 victories, 10 defeats, 4 draws, 58 by stoppage. He's from Jasper, Alabama. He is a big man who hits hard but tires quickly. Tremendous power for the first 2 rounds but will fade in most fights. Marvis Frazier, well, son of Smokin' Joe Frazier, 19-2. With no draws and 8 stoppages. His 2 losses, 1 to Larry Holmes, 1 to Mike Tyson, both knockouts. I think Frazier has to stay away from Esch and get him in some deep water and outwork him. So this is the first bout here at the Philadelphia Spectrum. Eric Butterbean Esch versus Marvis Frazier. To the ring we go. Both pugilists are in the ring. Referee Dave Gardner gives them their final instructions at ringside. The physician, Dave Little. Final instructions are given. Referee Gardner says, touch gloves, come out fighting. Round 1. Marvis Frazier has a better chance of getting control. He has the lower control rating of 9 compared to Esch's 11, and now we shall go. Frazier comes out, trying to bip and bob, bounce in and out against the larger Eric Butterbean Esch. Esch gets the defense roll. Frazier throws, and Eric Butterbean Esch blocks the jabs of Marvis Frazier. Marvis slides away. Esch pressuring Frazier back towards the ropes. Butterbean's going to bang away. A tremendous combination to the head and body, looking to knock the block off Marvis Frazier. Again, Butterbean pins Marvis to the ropes, and Butterbean's going to bang away again. 2 solid shots. Left hook to the body, right hand chopping the head of Frazier. Papa Joe screaming to Marvis, get off the ropes. Frazier tries to slide off the ropes, and he does, with an excellent jab and then a right hook. Esch paws at his eye, no cut. Frazier now ring center, working behind the jab. Feints with the jab and hooks to the girthy body of Esch. Frazier maintains control, circling Esch, and he lands a good jab and a straight right hand. About a minute to go here in round number 1. Frazier staying on the outside boxing. And a beautiful feint gets Frazier on the inside. He quickly rat-a-tats Butterbean and moves away. Under a minute now. Split action here. Toe-to-toe exchange, and Frazier actually rattled Esch, and Esch comes back and rattles Frazier as they stand and bang. And now Frazier moves away. Under 30 seconds in round number 1. Esch, feeling confident after that toe-to-toe exchange, pursues Frazier. Frazier backing up a bit, and Eric Butterbean Esch feints with the jab. Frazier moved forward, and he nailed him with the right uppercut. And Frazier absorbs it well, and there is the bell. Oh, Eric Butterbean Esch nearly took Frazier out. Frazier was able to somehow roll with that uppercut. Round 1 is over. Esch down to 13 endurance points. Frazier with 18. Frazier wants to take Esch into deep water. Robbie Wartburg is at ringside here at the Philadelphia Spectrum, along with Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt. Thank you very much, as Steeler Fan 1933 says, go Butterbean, round 2. Round 2. The fighters tie up. Referee Dave Gardner breaks them. Frazier in control from the outside. So is Esch. Esch trying to loop in a punch. Frazier lands a jab and a solid right cross. Butterbean snorts at him. Frazier maintains control. A good 1-2 again. Frazier boxing more this round. Frazier continues to work the jab and the right hand. Excellent job by Marvis Frazier. Esch gets inside. Frazier ties him up. The referee breaks him. Esch looking to bang, and he lands a good combination to the head of Frazier. Frazier was able to roll with the punches, though, taking away some of the power. Butterbean continues to throw first, and it is a big left hook. Right hand left hook crashing upon Frazier's jaw. And Frazier is hurt. Marvis goes stumbling back into the ropes, having nightmares of Mike Tyson at the moment. Butterbean goes in, a quick combination. Frazier still a bit stunned on those ropes. Going to try to fight off the ropes, and he does. He caught him with a double left hook at the bell. One to the body and one to the head. Unbelievable. He looked like his father there, Smoking Joe. But was it enough to steal the round? I think not. I think Butterbean won that round by hurting Frazier. We prepare for round number 3. Butterbean loses 3 endurance points, and now after 2 rounds, his power drops in half to 4. Frazier loses 2 endurance points. Joining us at ringside, Rick Hamill. Hope all is well to Rick Hamill. Thank you for joining us. Round 3 scheduled for 10, first of 4 here at the Philadelphia Spectrum. Frazier again on the outside looking to work the jab, and he does quite quickly. 2 jabs and a right hand. Butterbean also on the outside looking to paw, and here comes the right hand catching Frazier. Oh, you wouldn't think the girthy one could do such a move. Foot feint. Frazier moved forward and ate a right hand from the Butterbean man. Toe-to-toe combination. Both fighters land and move away. Esch in control. Big shots and misses. Frazier dips. He's going to come up, and he'll hit him with a jab, but not the right hand. Good counter by Marvis Frazier. Esch letting his hands go quicker. Good left hook to the head. Right hand grazed Frazier. About a minute and a half left. Oh! Clash of heads. No cut for Butterbean. Frazier. It is a gash on his forehead. Referee Dave Gardner takes a look. He will let the action continue for a moment. You can see ringside physician Dave Little looking on. That's a lot of blood from Marvis's forehead. Marvis staying on the outside. He throws 2 punches, but that blood is bothering him. The girthy Butterbean avoids them. Now, Butterbean pressing just a bit, and he misses his 1-2. Frazier blinking. That blood is getting in his eyes from that clash of heads. The blood coming from the forehead. And a beautiful shot. Lead right hand and a left hook to the body. Butterbean felt that. That is the end of round 3. They're going to feverishly work on that cut due to the clash of heads on the forehead of Marvis Frazier. Butterbean loses 3 endurance points. Frazier 2. The fight will continue. We prepare for round 4. Let's take a quick look at the ringside prognosticators card. This is unofficial. And after 3, he has it dead even. He gave Butterbean the first round, Frazier the second, and round 3 even. Round 4 scheduled for 10 from the Spectrum. Butterbean pressing Frazier. And Butterbean lands a hook to the body. Frazier dips away and slides to ring center. Again, Butterbean pressing. And a good right hand, then a left uppercut. Frazier trying to stay on his horse. And the girthy one chasing. Frazier lands a quick jab in right hand. Continues to move. unlike Father Joe. Toe-to-toe exchange, but Frazier was already moving away. Not much on either pugilist's punches. Frazier maintains control from the outside. Lead right hook. And then a left hook to the body. Frazier doing well from distance. Oh, he caught Butterbean forward. Right hand, left hook to the head of the girthy one, Eric Butterbean Esch. Frazier really boxing well, and he dipped in and came up with the left hook, clipping Butterbean on the jaw. And Butterbean just smiles at Marvis. Under a minute to go here in round 4. Toe-to-toe exchange. Frazier got the better of it. His hands are the quicker. A trickle of blood from that clash of foreheads on Marvis. Frazier maintains control from the outside. 2 jabs, and there's the bell. Good job by Marvis Frazier. A dominant round for Marvis Frazier, in my opinion. We prepare for round number 5. Esch loses 6 points. He's down to 1 endurance point. Frazier loses 2. Down to 12 endurance points. Frazier is taking Esch into deep waters, and that's where he needs to get him. Esch breathing heavily as he comes out for round 5. Here's the bell. Esch on the outside looking to pot shot Frazier. Lands 2 jabs. Frazier slides away. Esch maintains control. Right hand, left hook to the body. Frazier looking to come back, working behind the jab. He lands 2 jabs, but does not throw the right hand. Esch, he's a bit quicker here. Double left hook. The one to the body grazed, but the one to the head snapped Frazier's head. Eric Butterbean Esch again with a vicious hook. And then a chopping right hand. Frazier felt that. Frazier trying to get more distance now and work behind the jab. There's the jab and right hand by Marvis. Marvis not smoking like his father, wanting to use more of his amateur background, working behind the jab against the much larger, harder punching Eric Butterbean Esch. There's a toe-to-toe exchange. Ring center. Marvis slides away again, boxing quite nicely. And Frazier lands a lead cross. Good job by Marvis. Under 30 seconds to go. And they tie up as Esch forces Frazier into the ropes. Referee Gardner breaks him, and that will end round 5. Esch is fatigued now, and his control rating goes up to 12, which is not bueno. Power down to 1. This is where Frazier can take this fight. He survived the early onslaught of Eric Butterbean Esch and the incidental headbutt, which he has suffered a gash on his forehead. They've really done a nice job in his corner, controlling that. Round 6. They tie up. Referee Gardner breaks them. Frazier in control. Feints the hook. Feints the jab, lands the hook to the head. Esch is pawing at his eye. He has some swelling there. So Esch starting to get lumped up. Frazier going to target that left eye now. Good 2 jabs by Marvis Frazier. Frazier boxing beautifully. Esch looking to land a haymaker from distance. Left hook, right hook. Not as much steam on those punches. Frazier's able to see them and roll with them. They tie up once again. Esch using his girth to push the smaller Marvis towards the ropes. Referee Dave Gardner breaks them. Action back towards ring center. Both fighters throw and miss from distance. About a minute left here in round number 6. Frazier with a good jab and a straight right hand, smashing into the face of Eric Butterbean Esch. Frazier again throws, but Esch is able to parry away the punches with his large girth. And there's a left hook to the Labanza by Frazier, and that's the bell for round 6. We prepare for round 7. Esch breathing very heavily in his corner. Mark Gastineau is in the audience here looking to take on the winner. Remember, Gastineau defeated Ed Too Tall Jones. Our ringside prognosticator with his unofficial scorecard has Esch actually up 58-57. I don't agree with that. I have Frazier up by 2, actually. So we're in disagreement with the unofficial score at ringside, as he had a few too many beers. Round 7. Frazier comes out boxing, works off the jab and lands a couple of hooks to the body. Here's Esch pressing. Eric Butterbean Esch misses. Counter by Frazier. A good double left hook. One to the girthy body of Butterbean, then up to the cranium. Esch presses forward. Lands a combination, but you can see the steam is off his punches now. Frazier back on his bicycle. And Frazier works the jab and then bangs away with the hook. Second one to the left eye. Possible cut here. Nope, more swelling on that left eye. Frazier definitely targeting that left eye of Esch. Esch knows he's behind in his, and there's the left hook. Left hook lands by Butterbean. They tie up, they push one another away. Action continues, no punches were thrown. Frazier again gets his proper distance. A good double left hook again. One to the body and up to the head. And Butterbean now has swelling near that right eye. Butterbean getting busted up here in round 7. Frazier boxing marvelously. Frazier lands another double left hook. It's an educated left hook. Frazier gets in punching range. Butterbean throws. Oh, and he nails him with a solid uppercut, but Frazier absorbed it well. That's the end of round 7. Butterbean really trying to get some breaths in his corner. Frazier still looking pretty good. Round 8. Butterbean tries to press inside against Frazier. Frazier trying to dip away. Frazier slips that big cross from Butterbean. Frazier now gets proper distance. And he jabs and then hooks off the jab. Butterbean blinking. His eyes are giving him some trouble. Frazier with 2 good jabs as he is using his amateur boxing ability. And Butterbean might have went low there. Dave Gardner says it's on the belt line. Round 8 continues. Frazier working behind the jab, lands the cross. He's going to win a points victory in my eyes. Here's Butterbean rushing inside, flailing away, but he lands a 2-punch salvo to the body. Frazier again behind that jab, lands a hook, and then one to the body. Frazier circles, 2 more jabs, snapping the head of Esch. Esch is really slowed down. Butterbean wings, and he lands a good cross. Frazier has some swelling above the left eye, and it looks like a trickle of blood now. So a cross catches Marvis right as the bell sounds for the end of round 8. The girthy Eric Butterbean Esch is breathing quite heavily between rounds 8 and 9. And Frazier's starting to get lumped up. He's starting to get lumped up. So both pugilists really giving a good show here at the Spectrum to start off our 4-fight card extravaganza. Captain Carl has joined us. How you doing, my friend? Here we go. Round number 9. I have Frazier ahead. Esch pressing forward. He knows he's behind, and big shots by Eric Butterbean Esch. But again, the power is gone. But now he's trying to use his girth to force his will upon Frazier. Toe-to-toe exchange. Frazier being forced back. Another toe-to-toe exchange. This is what Eric Butterbean Esch wants. From the Frazier corner, Papa Joe's happy, but you'd have to think Marvis wants to box. Both fighters throw and miss. This has been an Esch round so far. They tie up, push one another away. No punches were thrown. Frazier finally gets distance, and he lands the jab and then a left hook to the body. A right hook to the body, excuse me. Frazier again. Jab, right hook. Both fighters feint but don't throw. Under 30 seconds to go in round 9. Esch presses forward, and Frazier greets him with a jab and a right hand, snapping the head of Eric Butterbean Esch, and there's the bell for round number 9. The end of round 9. We have 3 more minutes of boxing. I have Marvis Frazier unofficially, comfortably ahead. Let's go to the ringside scorer. And he has it a dead even fight. I don't see it that way. I really don't. I think Frazier has boxed well. Final 3 minutes. The ringside prognosticator has it up for grabs. Here we go. Can Eric Butterbean Esch dig deep? He's going to have to. Frazier still has endurance points. Round 10. They touch gloves and come out fighting. Frazier in control. Beautiful combination to the head. Jab, right hand, left hook. Good job by Marvis. Marvis staying on the outside. Esch from distance just because he's so tired looking to throw haymakers. Butterbean wings, lands the uppercut. Frazier blinks. No more damage to his face. Frazier works the hook off the jab. Good job by Marvis. Foul check. Belt line on that punch by Butterbean. Butterbean looking to throw a haymaker. Frazier dodges them. No counter by Marvis. We have about a minute and a half left in this bout. Butterbean looking to throw. He knows he's behind. There's a good straight right hand, but he missed with the left hook. Frazier keeping his distance. Jab right hand lands on Esch. Esch moving a bit forward. Frazier quickly pops him with 2 jabs. Good job by Marvis Frazier. And there is an exchange. Both fighters miss. There's the bell. We have gone 10 rounds in our first bout here at the Philadelphia Spectrum between Eric Butterbean Esch from Jasper, Alabama, and one of Philadelphia's favorite sons, Marvis Frazier from Philadelphia, PA. It's gone to the judges. Let's see what the ringside pronosticator said. He had Frazier by a point. I had Frazier by 3 points. But at least we agree on the victor. Before we go to the judges' scorecards, as referee Dave Gardner collects the scorecards here at the Philadelphia Spectrum, joining us at ringside, Mr. Wrestling 2. Check out his wonderful channel. He has a cool Howard Cosell mod for this game. Jake Cruz, hope all is well. We have Captain Carl 8, Robbie Wartburg, Rick Hamill, Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt, was here earlier, and Robbie Wartburg. All right, the judges' scorecards have been collected. Let's get the official result. We have a unanimous decision, 96-95, 96-94, 97-93. The winner by unanimous decision, Marvis Frazier. So Marvis Frazier could have a date with Mark Gastineau now. Gastineau looking on from ringside pleasingly. Remember, Gastineau stopped Ed Too Tall Jones on cuts. That was a comeback stoppage for Gastineau as Jones was in control of that fight. So, will they sign that contract between Gastineau and Marvis Frazier? A good win for Marvis Frazier. He survived the early onslaught of Esch and then took him in the deep water and sunk him. Again, unanimous decision, Marvis Frazier, 96-95, 96-94, 97-93. And then you can look at the fight report and see the breakdowns for each round if you want. It's a really cool report that's automatically generated. As we prepare for our second bout, and this is going to be a doozy, folks. If that first bout was good, this is going to be a doozy, in my opinion. Vito Antuoferno, James Hard Rock Green, 10 rounds, middleweights. Middleweights. Captain Carl 8 says, I saw Marvis Frazier fight on cable. It was his 6th pro fight and was part of the undercard with Leonard Hearns being the main event. Frazier defeated Guy Casale in 4 rounds. Frazier was a good fighter. Obviously, he was not as good as his father. He could box. They tried to turn him into a pressure fighter. Quick story about Marvis Frazier. He was supposed to be on the U.S. amateur boxing team. I think they were going to Poland. And his father says, I don't want you to go on this one. I have a bad feeling. And that plane crashed, killing the whole U.S. amateur boxing team. I think that was in 1980 or late 79. And I think they were going to Poland to fight the Polish national boxing team. And he just didn't want his son to go. He goes, I have a bad feeling, don't go. And he wouldn't let his son go. Saved his life. Weird premonition. Look that up. I'm telling you the truth. All right, we prepare for the second bout. Remember, main event, Tommy Hearns versus Frank the Animal Fletcher. Will the Hitman tame the animal and get a pelt? Co-main event, Dennis Andries from England taking on the Jewish bomber Mike Rossman. 10 rounds light heavyweights. But up next, Vito, Antuoferno, James Hard Rock Green, middleweights, 10 rounds. Here's the preview. Vito Antuoferno, fighting out of New York from Palo del Colle, Italy, takes on James Hard Rock Green from Irvington, New Jersey. Antuoferno, overall record, 57-2 with 21 knockouts. James Hard Rock Green, 22 victories, 10 defeats, 2 draws, 15 by stoppage. I remember James Hard Rock Green fought one heck of a fight against John the Beast Mugambi. I think it was on NBC on a Saturday or Sunday. That was a hell of a fight. And I think he had a nice brawl with Frank the Animal Fletcher, if I believe correctly. If I remember correctly. Here we go to the ring here at the Philadelphia Spectrum. Both pugilists at ring center. They get their final instructions from referee Dave Gardner. They touch gloves and they'll come out fighting. Round 1 commences. There's the bell. And Antofermo has a better control rating. It's lower. It's a 9 compared to James Hard Rock Green's 11. Split action chart. No one gets in really. They're out of rhythm right now early on. Green now in control as he's pressing in on Antuoferno, and he lands a nice combination to the body. Good job by James Hard Rock Green. Continued to press Antuoferno. Antuoferno standing his ground, but he's taking punishment. Chopping right hand, left hook by Green. Antuoferno looking to come back, and he lands an uppercut on the inside. Antuoferno likes to maul and brawl in tight. Antuoferno continues to fight inside as he hooks to the body and then slaps a right to the head. Antuoferno really doing a good job in tight. Referee Gardner letting them fight. Again, he works his hands free and then lands the uppercut. They tie up, they maul, they brawl, and finally referee Gardner breaks them. Under a minute to go here in round number 1. James Hard Rock Green presses forward, hooks to the body and up to the head. Those were left hooks. Clash of no, foul check. And they're saying belt line, and there's the bell. A very physical first round here at the Spectrum. Middleweights, Vito Antuoferno, James Hard Rock Green. Antuoferno loses 3 endurance points, Green 4. Round 2. Antuoferno from the outside. I think that's a bad choice. Green presses forward. Antuoferno looking to catch him coming in. He misses. He threw, but James Hard Rock Green, a smallish middleweight in height, ducks underneath it. Antuoferno working behind a decent. He had a pretty good jab. There's the jab, and again, he slaps with that right hand. It does score points. Antuoferno again throws, hooks, misses. Green comes up punching and catches Vito. Good job by James Hard Rock Green on the counter. Antuoferno behind the jab, works his way in and hooks to the body. That was a left hook. Antuoferno maintains control. He throws a jab, right hand, misses. Green counters with a double left hook. Body then head. Good job. Antuoferno continues from distance. Jabs his way in and throws the uppercut, nailing Green in the face. Green has a small cut under the left eye. Green is busted open. Both of these pugilists bleed like sieves. Green looking to come back. In tight, banging away. Left, right, and then the left uppercut. Snapping the head of Antuoferno. Antuoferno slide steps. Lands a good jab and a right hand. Green steps back for a moment. Antuoferno not the biggest puncher, but he caught Green coming in. Antuoferno looking to capitalize. Throws a big hook. Green ducks under it. The bell to end round 2. Dave Little has joined us. Again, he is the ringside physician. Hope all is well. Check out his wonderful channel. We prepare for round number 3. Let's check out the first 2 rounds, how they're scoring it at ringside. Again, purely unofficial. 2 rounds for Antuoferno. In the green corner, they're working on that cut left eye. It's underneath the left eye. They've done a good job. Round 3. Antuoferno, again, looking to pot shot from the outside. Target that left eye. Green presses forward. Antuoferno misses with his shots. No retaliation by Green. Vito misses again. as he threw the jab in the right hand. But Green's got to start to punch. There's Antuoferno. A 1-2 to the head, and he dug that left hook to the body of James Hard Rock Green. Vito Antuoferno again lands a beautiful combination. 1-2-3, rinse and repeat. Good job by Vito. He's getting into a rhythm. Working behind the jab. Gets inside. Snaps Green's head again with the uppercut. And that's the uppercut that cut Green. Green paws at his eye. Blinking. Oh, a good right hook and a left to the body. Green felt that. Green took a step back. Antuoferno does not pursue. Antuoferno looking to pot shot. Antuoferno lands 2 jabs. Good job by Vito. He does have a good jab. Now Green gets in tight. He throws a wild combination that lands. Antuoferno ties him up. They break. Green continues to press. It is a huge combination as he caught Vito trying to jump in with a punch. And Antuoferno was stunned, and there's the bell. Oh, if you're in that James Hard Rock Green corner, you are very disappointed, as Antuoferno was really tagged, his knees buckled, but the bell sounded. I give that round to James Hard Rock Green. In those final moments, that big combination was enough for me. We prepare for round 4. Antuoferno loses 2 endurance points. Green loses 5. They're working on that cut still in the Green corner. Antuoferno, they're putting the grease on his face, working some end swell. Here's round 4. Antuoferno from distance, Green pressing. Antuoferno jabs his way in. Again, that educated uppercut snaps the head of James Hard Rock Green. And that left eye is getting a bit worse as Antuoferno targets it from distance. Green looking to get in tight, and Green lands a hellacious combination once again. He swarms him windmill style, Gangnam style, and Antuoferno just shrugs it off this time and says no. Antuoferno's starting to get lumped up a bit. Green continues to press, and another huge combination by Green. Overhand right, left hook, and another right hand. And Antuoferno is hurt by that one. He doesn't shrug that one out. Green pursues with a good combination. Antuoferno trying to clear his head. Green maintains the pressure, and he bangs away to the body. Big round for James Hard Rock Green. Green pounding away at Antuoferno. Antuoferno trying to work behind the jab. 2 jabs, no right hand though. Under a minute to go in round 4. Green might have went low there. He went low. Gardner warns him. Under 30 seconds now. Antuoferno throws a jab, and there's the bell. A big comeback round for James Hard Rock Green. He landed solid shots. So he has hurt Antuoferno in rounds 3 and 4, though we did give... I have it even, because I gave 2 rounds to Antuoferno and the last 2 rounds to James Hard Rock Green. The ringside prognosticator has Antuoferno up 2 rounds, 3-1. We get ready for round 5. This is the midway point. Antuoferno loses 4 endurance points. Green also loses 4 endurance points. James Hard Rock Green has seemed to turn the tide of battle. JT has joined us at ringside. Hope all is well. Jake Cruz is here. Hope you're doing well also. Round 5. There's a toe-to-toe exchange. Even flurry. It was a good one. Fans enjoying these fights here at the Spectrum. Green gets inside. It's toe-to-toe inside, and Green lands a beautiful body-head combination. Antuoferno absorbed it. Another good toe-to-toe exchange in tight between these pugilists. Foul check on Green, and now they say he went low. He went low, and that's really going to slow down Antuoferno, as it is a stern warning from referee Gardner. Minute and a half to go here in round number 5. Green is the busier fighter in tight. Lands a short 1-2. Antuoferno looking to retaliate finally with that uppercut. They tie up. Maul, brawl. Referee breaks them. Under a minute to go. Antuoferno lands a nice combination, forcing Green back. Green felt those punches. Green looking to fight his way back towards the center of the ring, and he does! Huge shots by Green. And the bell to end round number 5. James Hard Rock Green has really turned the battle against Vito Antuoferno. We're getting ready for round 6. Antuoferno loses 6 stamina endurance points. Green loses 4. But Antuoferno is tough. The ringside prognosticator gives that an even round. I didn't see it that way. I gave it to James Hard Rock Green. I have Green up by 1 point. The bell for round 6. Green in control. Again, it's toe-to-toe. Ring center. And Green! He is landing those hellacious wide but quick shots. The last one being an overhand right in that combination. And Antofermo shakes his head no. But you know what that means? He's hurt. And now 2 jabs by Green in tight. Antofermo ties him up. They work their way free. Vito's going to throw some punches. Left, right. Chopping punches by Antuoferno. Antuofermo, they're screaming from his corner, punch Vito, and that's what Vito's doing. Another chopping left, right, in tight. They tie up. Referee Gardner breaks them. Minute and a half to go here in round number 6. Antuofermo trying to impose his will upon James Hard Rock Green. Antuofermo throws. Green ducks low and comes up swinging. Left hook, right hand. And Antuofermo shakes his head no again. Green continues to punch. Good combination. Wearing down Antuofermo. Antuofermo looks to come back, and he lands a left and a right hook. The left to the body and a chopping right hook to the head. 30 seconds to go. Antuofermo punching away, and he lands at the bell. 1-2 to the head, and then a left to the blabanza of Green. That was a tough round to score. I might have, the bigger punches were landed by Green. I have to give it to the Hard Rock, James Green. Antuofermo loses 5 endurance points. Green loses 4. This will probably be the last round that Green has full endurance. Antuofermo might get through another round. Here's round 7, scheduled for 10. Antuofermo pressing inside. They're toe-to-toe. Green, they've done a good job on that cut and swelling near that left eye. A trickle of blood, though. Antuofermo looking to punch, and he lands the left hook and then a chopping right hand. Now it's Green's turn to retaliate in time. Double left hook, body then up to the head. Toe-to-toe exchange. Fans liking it. Action ring center. Another toe-to-toe exchange as they bang away. Antuofermo looking to impose his will. He hooks to the body with a right hook and then a left hook. Here's Hard Rock Green. Green with a short 1-2 in tight. Both fighters, you could fight this one in a phone booth right now. And there's big shots. Green got the better of it, and Antuofermo comes right back. They both rock one another. Unbelievable. Antuofermo in tight, lands a combination. Green starting to fatigue. And they tie up. They push one another away, and there's the bell. Oh, wow. Furious action in round 7. Coming up, Mike Rossman and Dennis Andries. 10 rounds light heavyweight main event. Tommy the Hitman Hearns versus Frank the Animal Fletcher. Antuofermo will have 1 endurance point left. James Hard Rock Green is fatigued. Antuofermo. So we have rounds 8, 9, and 10. And this is where Antuofermo can win this bout. The bell. Antuofermo in control. Antuofermo punches. Body then up to the head. He's swarming. He is swarming. Hard Rock Green. Green really only knows how to fight pretty much one way. Inside. Antuofermo misses. Green counters with a short 1-2. Nice counter by the Hard Rock James Green. But Antuofermo is just banging away, scoring punches. They might not be pretty. They might be chopping and slapping, but they're scoring. Vito continues to throw. Left, right to the body and a left uppercut. Vito Antuofermo wants to win this fight. Oh, a good snapping right uppercut. Vito got in tight. They held. He got that right hand loose and snapped the head of James Hard Rock Green. Green starting to wear down. Green looking to punch back as he bangs to Antuofermo's body. About a minute left here in round 8. Toe-to-toe exchange. It was an even exchange. 45 seconds left in this round. Antuofermo left hook, right hook to the body. 30 seconds left. And there's the bell. No punches thrown in the final 15 seconds. 6 more minutes of violence here at the Spectrum. Antuofermo goes fatigue. His control factor goes up to 10. Power down to 1. Let's see. Green's power goes down to... Oh, there's the will. He still has 2 power. He can still get a knockdown. Sox Arizona has joined us at ringside here at the Spectrum. Check out that wonderful channel for your live Celtics calls. He also does Red Sox baseball very beautifully. Please subscribe to his wonderful channel. Fine young man. And he has the guy who lives upstairs who makes a lot of noise. Tells a lot of funny stories about him. I like it. 6 more minutes of violence. I have it even. I have it even. The ringside prognosticator has Antufermo up 5 points. Wow. I don't have that. Green's landed the harder punches. Here we go, round 9. I have it even going into the last 2. Again, Green pressing forward. Antufermo meets at ring center. And Hard Rock Green jabs and then throws an uppercut. Toe-to-toe exchange. Ring center. Another toe-to-toe exchange. Both fighters not afraid of contact, that's for sure. Green throws the uppercut. Antufermo dodged it. Now Vito looks to come back. 2 jabs and a right hand. Another toe-to-toe exchange. We have about a minute left here in round 9. Another toe-to-toe exchange. Both fighters rocking each other. They're standing and banging with hooks and short crosses. Another toe-to-toe exchange. They bang away with 30 seconds to go. Antufermo digs deep, bangs to the body and up to the head, sending Green 2 steps back, and there's the bell to end round 9. Peter Griffin at ringside. How the heck you doing, my friend? 2 more bouts to come. 2 more bouts to come. Wow, big round. I give that one to Antufermo. So I have Antufermo up 1 point. The ringside unofficial scorer has Antufermo well ahead. I just don't see it. I do have Antufermo ahead, but not by 6. Final 3 minutes. Pugilists come to ring center. Referee Dave Gardner orders them to touch gloves. They do. Antufermo tired. James Hard Rock Green tired. He still has a slight trickle of blood and swelling around that left eye. Here we go. Final 3 minutes of this tremendously exciting fight. There's the bell. Antufermo, Green, phone booth, center of the ring. Antufermo misses his shots. Antufermo misses again. He is throwing quite wildly. Green does not take advantage with counters, and Antufermo finally gets through the combination, but they're in tight. You could fight this in the smallest phone booth in the world. Referee Gardner breaks them apart. James Hard Rock Green looks to throw. He hooks to the body. Now Antufermo comes back. He misses. Green's going to counter. Big shots to the body. A right, left, right. Green looking to out-hustle Antufermo. He lands a short combination. Antufermo looking to tie up. Green looking to punch. Antufermo takes hard shots there. Green's going to take this last round, it looks. He is outworking Antufermo. He lands a right hand and a left hook and another right hand. We're going to the scorecards. I have it a draw. I scored this bout a draw. Let's see if I'm right. The ringside prognosticator gives Antufermo a huge victory. Wow. I scored it a draw. As Sox Arizona says, haha, upstairs guy, enemy number 1. Here we go to the scorecards. Again, I scored it a draw. The ringside prognosticator, a huge win for Antufermo. Official result. 98-93 Antufermo. 96-95 Antufermo. 96-95 Green. It is a split decision in favor of Vito Antufermo. So Antufermo on 2 judges' scorecards. 98-93. That's a 6-point. That's out of whack in my opinion. 96-95 I can see. I had it even, so that's 1 point. And then the final judge, 96-95 for Green. So judges 2 and 3 I agree with. Judge 1 had it out of whack. I had it a draw. Antufermo survives with a split decision. James Hard Rock Green felt he got screwed. Well, I had it a draw. It could have went either way. We prepare for our co-main event from Georgetown, Guyana, fighting out of England and fighting out of the Kronk Gym in Detroit, Michigan, Dennis Andries, 49-14, 2 draws, 30 by stoppage, taking on the Jewish Bomber from Turnersville, New Jersey, both former light heavyweight champions, Mike Rossman, 44-7-3 with 27 by stoppages. Dave Little, did you ever have a draw in this game with the judges? Yes. Yes, I did. And I will show you quite quickly because I can save and close. Go back to my universe. I had a draw last night. Where was it? Right here. Francesco Damiani of Italy against Lorenzo Zanon of Italy. Damiani 115-114, then 115-115, Zanon 116-114. So, 1 for Damiani, 1 even, 1 for Zanon. There's your draw. Yeah, I have. This is a very fun game. Well done. Well done game. Hats off. Save and close. Back to the Spectrum. Here we go, right there. All right. 2 bouts down. Marvis Frazier decisioned Eric Butterbean Esch in the opening bout, 10 rounds heavyweights. And as we just witnessed, Vito Antufermo, middleweights, split decision over James Hard Rock Green. 2 very entertaining fights. Back to the preview screen here while I take a sip of water. And we also will have some Glory Days boxing coming up in the next week as I'm on vacation. We're going to do a lot of streaming, hopefully. To ringside we go at the Spectrum. Co-main event, 10 rounds, light heavyweights. Dennis Andries in the red corner. The Jewish Bomber, Mike Rossman, in the blue corner. Blue trunks, wearing the Star of David. Here we go, round 1. They've had their instructions. Now it's time to fight. There's the bell. Andries in control. The lower control number goes to Rossman, but it's very close. Andries will throw. As Andries pressing forward, and so is Rossman, but Andries lands. Body-head combo. Those were all hooks. He does tend to throw wide punches. He's a strong man with a decent punch. Here comes Mike Rossman, who throws shorter punches. A jab and then a hook to the body for Mike Rossman. There's a hook to the body for Dennis Andries. Rossman looking to bang away. A left-right. Snapping the head of Andries. Cut check. And Andries has some bleeding of the mouth. He took 2 good shots from the Jewish Bomber, Mike Rossman. He looks to retaliate. Lands with an uppercut. They tie up and break. Andries continues to work on the inside. Left to the body and a right uppercut, snapping Rossman's head. 1 minute to go in round 1. Rossman coming back, lands the left and then the right. They were hooks to the head. Rossman continues to punch in tight. Again with a double hook, left-right to the head. Andries, in the final moments of this bout, lands the left and then the right. Left hook, right hook in tight. A very, very fun competitive round. Spectrum seeing a heck of a fight card. Andries gets back to his corner. Emmanuel Stewart's in his corner. Again, Andries fought out of the Kronk Gym later on. Tommy Hearns would defeat him for the light heavyweight title on ABC Sports, I believe. So they work on the left eye of Dennis Andries. And I don't think he was with the Kronk then, obviously, because Hearns was still with Kronk. 3 endurance points lost by Andries. 5 by Mike Rossman. Holy cow. Round 2 scheduled for 10. Andries comes out to press, and he meets Rossman ring center. Lands the hook to the body. Rossman retaliates. A big combination by Rossman. Right hand. It was a lead right hand. Left uppercut. And then a right to the labanza of Andries. Andries stands and bangs. He misses. No counter by Rossman. Andries again throws his wild punches. They land to the head of Mike Rossman. He is winging punches. And here comes Rossman right back with a short left hand and then a right cross. 1:30 to go in round number 2. Andries with the wild swings. He misses Rossman with the counter left hook. Good job by the Jewish Bomber. Andries continues to throw. He lands the left hook and then a chopping right hand. Rossman digs low. They say belt line. Andries, final 30 seconds, lands a very big uppercut on the inside, and there's the bell. So Andries worked his way in and snapped the head of Rossman. He is wearing down Mike Rossman. 3 endurance points lost for Andries, 5 for Rossman. Rossman down to 9 endurance points. Round 3. Rossman trying to change the tide of battle. He lands the 1-2. Short punches by Rossman. He beat Victor Galindez for the light heavyweight title. Here comes Andries. Comes back with a right cross. No cut on Rossman. Rossman bangs. Left hook to the body, then up to the head. Rossman continues to maintain the pressure. Again, short punches on the inside. Left, right. No cut on Andries. Andries looking to retaliate in tight. Bangs the body and up to the head. It was a right hand to the body, left hook, and then another left to the head. Rossman looking to bang away, and he does. They're standing toe-to-toe. Ring center, another phone booth bout. Rossman letting his hands go. Good cross! Good cross and a left hook. 1 minute to go here in round 3. Rossman punching away. Rossman continues to fire away, and there's the bell. Rossman let his hands go in tight. Andries could not deal with the pressure of Mike Rossman, who got a stern tongue lashing before round 3. Rossman needed that round. And he got it. 4 endurance points lost for both pugilists. So after 3 rounds, let's go to the ringside. Andries took the first 2, Rossman the third. I agree with that. I have the same score. Round 4. Rossman again inside, Andries inside. They're fighting ring center. Rossman bangs to the body, left, right, and then a left, right to the head. Good job by Mikey Rossman. The Jewish Bomber banging away. He misses. He threw big shots. Here's a wild counter, and an overhand right lands by Dennis Andries. Andries continues to fire away with wild hooks to the body, but he's banging away. Rossman trying to throw short, tight punches, and he does, snapping the head of Andries, the man from fighting out of England, and Kronk. Again, the 1-2 by Rossman. Short left, short right. Rossman continues to fire shorter punches, snapping the head of Andries. Andries takes a step back. We have about a minute to go here in round number 4. Rossman continues with short punches, these time hooks. Andries, wild winging punches. Rossman was able to pivot a bit, but those body punches did land. There's a toe-to-toe exchange that misses. They tie up and break the bell. Good round for Rossman. He has the shorter, quicker punches in tight. Andries, I would think the bigger puncher a bit. Rossman almost fatigued, and Andries down to 9 endurance points. Round 5, halfway point. Toe-to-toe exchange, ring center. Again, they're fighting phone booth in the ring center. Rossman, quicker, shorter punches. Left, right to the body. Rossman trying to wear down Andries. Andries, wild combination lands. Overhand right, winging left hook. Rossman comes back with short punches, and those were short, beautiful left, right, clipping the jaw of Andries. And Andries just shrugs it off. Nice beard on Dennis Andries. They tie up. Referee Gardner says, fight out. They don't. He breaks them. Rossman, quicker, shorter punches. I know I keep saying it, but Rossman rinse and repeat. Since he's had that tongue lashing before round 3, I think it was, he's fought quite well. Rossman, belt line. Under a minute to go. Rossman, toe-to-toe exchange. And both fighters rattle each other. Their brains are rocking and rolling. 30 seconds ago, here in round 5, wild combination lands by Dennis Andries at the bell. Right hand, left hook. We prepare for round 6. Rossman is fatigued. Andries is getting there. This fight is up for grabs. Let's go to the ringside prognosticator. He has it dead even. I'm in agreement with that. I'm in agreement. I might have given Andries... No, I'm in agreement. Round 6 coming up. Scheduled for 10. Main event still. Last bout of the evening coming up. Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Frank the Animal Fletcher. Don't go anywhere, folks. Stay here. Round 6. Inside, Rossman presses forward. Andries looking to stay from the outside and catch a tiring Rossman coming in, but Rossman jabs his way in and lands a right hand. Rossman continues to be the quicker fighter as he hooks to the body. They tie up. They push one another away. Round 6 continues. Toe-to-toe exchange. Even. Both fighters threw lefts and rights to the head. Winging punches by Andries. The hook got through. Rossman shortens up his punches. He lands a good hook to the body. And you can see Dennis Andries take a step back. He felt that one. Rossman, oh, he went low there. Rossman can get dirty. Referee Gardner gives him a stern warning. Rossman taking advantage of that low blow. Hooks to the body again. Rossman, he's a pit bull. Mike Rossman has no fear of anyone. Dennis Andries lands a 1-2 from distance. The jab and the looping right hand at the bell. That ends round 6. Dennis Andries is fatigued now. Rossman fatigued in the prior round. This is going to be a war to the very end. Here's round 7. Rossman with a slight edge, 10-11 with control factor. But it's Dennis Andries who gains control, and he's just banging away. They told him to throw punches and keep throwing. Rossman obliges, again, ring center, toe-to-toe phone booth. Those punches were missed by Rossman, but too tired is Andries to counter. Oh, clash of heads. No cut by the miracle of God. Andries will wing his wild punches and he will land. He's just throwing punches, trying to land. Rossman throws his short ones, works inside with body punches, then lands an uppercut. Andries comes right back, hooks to the body. Rossman, this is toe-to-toe they go. Hook to the head. And more swelling near that left eye. Rossman taking advantage. As Andries blinks, Rossman bangs away at the body. Rossman trying to win these final 45 seconds. Big shots missed by Rossman. Andries coming up. He's going to counter. Oh, with the right hand. And then Rossman reels backwards at the bell. Oh, Rossman tried to load up. Andries dipped. Rossman missed, and the winging right hand, as Andries was looking at the floor, clipped Mike Rossman, and Rossman did a little wiggle back towards the ropes, and the bell sounded. We prepare for round number 8. Scheduled for 10 light heavyweights. Dennis Andries fighting out of Kronk, fighting out of England, versus the man from Turnersville, New Jersey, the Jewish bomber, Mike Rossman. Here's the bell for round number 8. Andries in control on the inside, lands a good chopping right hand. Here comes Rossman right back. Andries was able to parry away those jabs. Andries looking to outwork Rossman, bangs the body, lands the uppercut. Andries continues to fire away, right cross, left hook to the body. Mike Rossman just not punching as Andries continues to bang away at the body, looking to wear down the Jewish bomber, and it seems like he has. Finally, Rossman looks to retaliate with 2 short jabs, but he's nothing on his punches. Andries comes right back. He seems the stronger of the two, forcing Rossman back a bit, banging away with hooks. Andries continues to fire. Big right hand. It's that looping right hand as he presses forward. Under 30 seconds to go. Finally, Rossman lands a combination, but it's a lot too late. Right hand, left hook to the body. We have 6 more minutes of violence here at the Spectrum before the main event. Tommy the Hitman Hearns, Frank the Animal Fletcher. We go to ringside pronosticator. And he has Andries up by 1. I have it a very close fight. I think I have Andries up by 2 with 6 minutes to go. Round 9. Rossman in control. Rossman throws a 1-2. Left hand, then the right cross. Both fighters meet one another ring center. Rossman bangs to the body now. They told Mike he's got to win these final 6 minutes. Dennis Andries comes back with hooks to the head. They tie up, they break. They tie up and they break again. You can see the fatigue for both these pugilists. There's a toe-to-toe exchange. Not a lot of zip on the punches, though, but they're working quite hard. Both fighters wing punches and miss. Under a minute to go, Rossman jabs his way in and snaps the head of Andries with a right uppercut. No foul is given to Andries. I give that round to Mike Rossman. We have 3 more minutes to go. It looks like another bout is going to go to the scorecards. But they've been all very good bouts here at the Spectrum. Ringside prognosticator has it dead even. I'm pretty much in agreement there. So this 3 minutes could mean the fight. They touch glove. There's the bell. They come out for violence. And it's Andries who does the violence first with a right hook to the head. Rossman retaliates with a left-right. Andries comes back. Bada bing with a left-right. They're hooking each other. Toe-to-toe exchange, ring center. They're standing and banging. Nothing fancy about this. They bang with a little harder punches. More toe-to-toe exchanges. And Andries lands good shots. Rossman takes a step back. 1 minute to go. Here in round 10, Andries taking advantage. Bangs the body, forcing Rossman a bit back. And now Rossman comes back with a left and a right. 30 seconds to go. And there's the bell. Holy cow, what a fight. It will go to the judges. This could be a draw or a 1-point victory for either pugilist. The ringside prognosticator has it 96-95, Dennis Andries. I can see it either way or a draw. Very tough fight. Rossman rallied in the mid-rounds after failing horrible in the first 2 rounds. He had a tongue lashing before the 3rd round and the 4th round. He really worked well there. Round 5 was even. That's a big round. If one of the judges don't see it even, and then Rossman 6 and 7, and then Andries 8, 9, and 10. I'm pretty much in agreement here with this. Again, the fight can go either way. Referee Dave Gardner has gotten the ringside judges' scorecards. We go to the official result. 97-94 Andries, 96-94 Andries, 96-95 Rossman, split decision for the man from England, Dennis Andries. 3 points on one scorecard, 2 points on another. And then Rossman took the third judge, 96-95. As Dave Little is hitting the hay. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Though his doppelganger is still at ringside as the ringside physician. Main event coming up. 10 rounds, middleweights. Frank the Animal Fletcher coming off a big win over Bobby Boogaloo Watts. Takes on Tommy Hearns, who defeated John the Beast Mugambi. Though Hearns was down. Main event from the Spectrum. Tommy the Hitman Hearns overall record over multiple divisions, weight classes, 61 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, which was a bullshit draw. He beat Sugar Ray Leonard in the rematch at super middleweight. They called it a draw. 48 stoppages. Frank the Animal Fletcher, one of my favorite TV fighters. He fought a lot on NBC and also on some of the independent stations. And his career was going to be short because of the way he fought. Pressure. Not a big puncher. Could hit a bit, but not a big puncher. Tommy Hearns fighting out of Kronk, Detroit, Michigan. Frank the Animal Fletcher, 18-6-1 with 12 stoppages, fighting out of Philadelphia, PA. 10 rounds, middleweights. Can Frank Fletcher pull off the upset? This tremendous crowd here at the Spectrum will all be cheering for Frank the Animal Fletcher, a favorite son of Philly. Especially his mother at ringside. You will hear her. She will cheer the loudest. Control factor favors Hearns by 2. He has a 9. That's 2 lower than an 11. Referee Dave Gardner brings these pugilists to ring center. They get their final instructions. They go back to their corners. Hearns in the red corner. Frank the Animal Fletcher in the blue. Here's the bell, round number 1. Fletcher quickly presses forward. Hearns trying to work behind that long jab to land that big right hand. But Hearns is tagged by Frank the Animal Fletcher. Good short shots by Fletcher. Possible cut. Oh! Huge shots rip open a deep cut near the left eye of Tommy Hearns. And Frank the Animal Fletcher could in line for a possible upset. Fletcher banging away. He sees the blood. But he wings. Both fighters wing and miss. Tommy Hearns looks to land the right hand. Now working behind the jab. It is a lot of blood near that left eye. It is horrific. Hearns is in a bit of trouble. They tie up, and referee Gardner breaks him. You can see the blood on the shoulder. Frank the Animal Fletcher, what an upset this would be. Fletcher looking to bang away. Big shots as Tommy Hearns blinks. Left hook, right hand. And Hearns moves away. Fletcher presses. Fletcher again lands the left hook, right hand. And Hearns moves away, but he's in trouble. Hearns working behind the jab. Lands the hook. 20 seconds to go. Fletcher looking to bang, and he does. Double left hook. One to the body and up to the head. Huge round for Frank the Animal Fletcher. Hearns quickly goes back to his corner, and they're going to have to work on an extremely nasty cut near the left eye. Referee Dave Gardner has ringside physician Dave Little come take a look at it. Hearns loses 3 endurance points. Fletcher 4. Fletcher is going to work inside, but Hearns, they told him in his corner, you got to knock him out. That's a very bad cut. Here's round 2. They tie up. They move away from one another. Fletcher was unable to work on the inside. Fletcher in control. Hooks to the body. Fletcher in control again. Big shots. Right hand, left hook to the head of Hearns. Hearns goes staggering back to the ropes. Fletcher looking to end it. And again, he doubles up on the left hook. Fletcher has Hearns trapped on the ropes. He continues to work the left hook overtime and a chopping right hand. Fletcher banging away at Tommy in that toe-to-toe exchange. He got the better of it. Hearns dangerously on those ropes. Huge upset in the making. Another double left hook by Frank the Animal Fletcher. Hearns trapped on the ropes. They throw and they throw, but Hearns still has no legs underneath him. And there's the bell. A huge round for Frank the Animal Fletcher. This will be a mega upset. Could Fletcher get that shot that he never got against Marvelous Marvin Hagler in reality? Holy cow. Fletcher is bouncing Tommy Hearns' jerry curled head all over the place. 10-9, 10-9. That's the way I have it. Here's round 3. They're telling Frank the Animal, end it, end it. Frank's mom's screaming, get him, Frank, get him. Tommy Hearns comes out. He knows he needs a knockout. Left hand, right hand catches Fletcher coming forward. And Fletcher knees buckled. Fletcher goes back into the ropes. Tommy Hearns. Another left, right. Fletcher trapped on the ropes. Hearns banging away. Missed with big shots, but Fletcher's on Queer Street. They bang away, but this time it's Fletcher whose back is on the ropes. And now Tommy Hearns looking to measure and bang, and again they fight and bang away. Hearns has Fletcher on the ropes. Hearns is bleeding. Hearns paws with the jab and then lands the right and a left hook to the head. And Fletcher is in big trouble on the ropes. Referee Dave Gardner looking on. Oh! A relentless attack. A pounding Fletcher is taking by Tommy Hearns. Fletcher is all but defenseless. What a comeback for Tommy Hearns. There's the left hook. Fletcher ties him up. They break. Fletcher looking to fight off the ropes. He lands a left hook, and there's the bell. Holy cow. Huge round for Tommy the Hitman Hearns. They quickly get him to the stool and work on that horrific cut near the left eye, which is still bleeding quite vociferously. And they gave Hearns unofficially a 10-8 round with no knockdown, but he beat the bejesus out of Frank the Animal Fletcher. And they have to keep Mama Fletcher from coming into the ring to attack Tommy. Round 4. Hearns loses 4 endurance points. Fletcher 6. What a turnaround. What a brawl here at the Spectrum. The way the Philly fans love it. Fletcher moves forward. Now Hearns working behind the jab. Fletcher gets in punching range. Right, left to the body. Hearns looks to retaliate. Lead right and a left hook to the body. Hearns in control. Left hand, big right hand on Frank the Animal Fletcher, and Fletcher goes down! Hearns issued to the neutral corner. Fletcher gets up at the count of 3. He'll take the mandatory 8 from referee Gardner. It was a jab and then the Hitman right hand that planted Fletcher like a turnip on the canvas. Hearns looking to end it. Hearns banging away at Fletcher. Fletcher trapped on the ropes. Hearns continues to throw punches, but Fletcher's able to bip and bob. Fletcher still dangerously on those ropes. Hearns misses his shots. Fletcher ducking and diving. Fletcher needs to get off the ropes. He looks to fight off the ropes. Lands a right hand and a left hook to the body, but he's still on those ropes. Now he moves Hearns back, and he lands a tremendous wild uppercut, and blood starts to flow again from the left eye area of Tommy Hearns. A tie-up, and there's the bell. That's definitely a 10-8 round for Tommy Hearns. He almost knocked out Frank Fletcher. So after a huge start for Frank the Animal Fletcher, 2 10-8 rounds for Tommy Hearns by the ringside prognosticator, and he almost knocked out Frank Fletcher. Big fight payday against Hagler is going up like dust in the wind. Round 5, unbelievable bout. What a fight card at the Spectrum. Here we go. Tommy Hearns looking to end it. Frank the Animal Fletcher looking to turn the tide of battle back in his favor. Fletcher gets inside. Hearns working behind the jab, but Fletcher forces his way in, bangs to the body and up to the head with hooks. Here comes Hearns behind the jab and lands that right cross, but Fletcher was able to absorb it much better. Fletcher gets in punching range and he bangs away, 2 to the body and an uppercut that snaps the head of Tommy Hearns. He continues to try to work hard on the inside, but Hearns smothers him. No punches land. Fletcher continues to work hard on the inside. Double left hook snapping the head of Tommy Hearns, both to the head. Both fighters wing big punches and miss. 1 minute left here in round 5. Fletcher pressing and scoring. Bangs the body, bangs the uppercut through the guard of Tommy Hearns. Hearns having a lot of trouble seeing with that blood near the left eye. Hearns behind the jab, lands a huge cross again on the jaw of Fletcher, and Fletcher is down for a second time. Hearns goes to the neutral corner. Gardner picks up the count, 6. Fletcher starts to rise. He'll take the mandatory 8. Referee Gardner asks him if he wants to continue. He says yes. What a comeback by Tommy Hearns. Under 30 seconds. Hearns cannot land at the bell. Wow. Hearns down to 3 endurance points. Fletcher is fatigued. We prepare for round 6. This has been a wild brawl. They continue to work on a bloody left eye of Tommy Hearns. At any moment, this fight could be stopped either way. Cut for Hearns and a knockout of Fletcher. Third, wow, they only give that a 10-9 round. I'm in disagreement. That's a knockdown. That should be a 10-8 round. Quite weird scoring by the ringside prognosticator. Round 6 coming up. What a doozy. Holy cow. Here's round 6. Both fighters wing punches. Both fighters miss. Fletcher threw an overhand right. Tommy Hearns threw a wild left hook. Again, they throw wild and miss. Oh, they clash heads. No cuts, though. Fletcher stays in tight. Bangs a left right to the body. Fletcher goes low. Lands on the belt line. The fans here at the Spectrum boo referee Gardner for even attempting to warn a favorite son of Philly, Frank the Animal Fletcher. They tie up. Fletcher tries to work that free hand into the rib cage of Hearns. Referee Gardner breaks them. 1 minute to go in round 6. Not a lot of action here. And again they clash heads. Hearns looking to get some distance here. 2 jabs land upon Fletcher. They tie up and there's the bell. There is the bell. That was the slowest round in what's been a very violent fight. Round 7 coming up. Hearns has 1 endurance point left. Fletcher is fatigued. He fatigued in the prior round. Mama Fletcher very concerned at ringside. Here's round 7. There's the bell. Fletcher presses forward. Hearns tries to work behind the jab. Fletcher jabs his way in and lands a good right cross. It was a bit loopy. Here comes Hearns right back. He hooks to the body with the left hand and up to the head. Fletcher is undeterred. He bangs away. Right hand, left hook to the body. They tie up. Referee Gardner tries to tell him to fight out. Now he breaks them. Hearns misses with 2 jabs. Fletcher looking to bang, and he does! Right hand, left hook. And now Hearns has blood from the nose. A horrible left eye gash, and now blood from the nose. He's going to have a lot of trouble breathing. He's going to swallow some of that blood, and that's uncomfortable. Hearns, left hand, right cross, big shots. Fletcher is stunned. Hearns looking to follow up with a double left hook. Fletcher seems to regain some of his senses, if not his legs, and there's the bell. Oh, Tommy Hearns has that bada bing that just gets him out of danger. That's a close round to score, but I have to give it to Hearns for his big punching. Round 8 coming up. Holy cow, what a pugilistic contest of violence. They're working on a bloody nose in the Hearns corner along with that gashed left eye, which was in round 1. Who'd have thought the fight has gone this long? Here's round 8. Hearns in control. There's a jab and then a right hook. Foul check on Hearns. No foul. They're saying belt line. They tie up. They maul. They brawl. Referee Gardner breaks them. Again, they feint but don't throw. Fletcher gets in punching distance. Bangs away to the body. Fletcher continues to fight in tight. Double left hook. And now a cut near the right eye of Tommy Hearns. Tommy Hearns' face is a bloody mess. Hearns looking to fire back hard. Left, right. A little zip off the Hearns punches. No foul on Hearns. They say belt line. Fletcher stays in tight, bangs a right hand and a left hook to the head of Tommy Hearns. I think Hearns lost that round. I believe Fletcher out-hustled him. 6 more minutes. 6 more minutes. Fletcher's going to have to dig deep. He's going to have to win these last 2 rounds big. I gave round 8 to Fletcher. Ringside prognosticator has it even. Again, that's unofficial. Here we go, round 9. Fletcher pressing the attack. Hearns looking for the knockout. And Fletcher lands a big combination, body then head. They were all hooks, but there's not a lot of zip on those punches by Fletcher. But Fletcher continues to bang away with hooks to the body. Hearns looking to retaliate. Right hand, left hook to the head. No cut on Fletcher. Hearns continues to punch now. 2 lefts. 1 to the body and up to the head. They were hooks. Fletcher stands and bangs with a right hook and a left hook. Hearns comes right back with an uppercut, snapping the head of Fletcher, who takes 2 steps back. We have about a minute to go here in round 8. Now Fletcher moves forward, and he bangs to the body and up to the head with an uppercut. This has been a war at the spectrum. Fletcher, overhand right and a left right to the body. Fletcher continues with a right hand, left hook. And Hearns is a bloody mess, and this fight is over! This fight is over! This fight is over! Tommy Hearns in his corner protests vehemently, but the fight is over. What a wild brawl. Frank the Animal Fletcher has stopped Tommy Hearns on cuts, and he might have a date with destiny against Marvin Hagler. The fight that eluded him in reality because he lost to Juan Domingo Roldan, but prior to that he lost to Wilfred Scipion in a chance to fight for the title. Scipion got the title shot and got hammered by Hagler, which probably Hagler would have hammered Fletcher too. But what an unbelievable bout. From the jaws of defeat, Frank the Animal Fletcher, due to the cuts on Tommy Hearns' face caused by Frank's fists, brings the victory out of the jaws of defeat. And Tommy Hearns faces the agony of defeat. And they are still protesting quite vehemently from the Hearns corner, but Hearns is the loser. Frank the Animal Fletcher bashed up Tommy Hearns good. Horrible cuts near the left eye, cut near the right eye, and swelling. Bloody nose. He is a bloody mess. And A very joyous and battered Frank the Animal Fletcher can hardly raise his arms in victory. At the time of the stoppage, unofficially, the ringside prognosticator had Tommy Hearns up by 4. It doesn't matter. The fight was stopped due to the horrific cuts. Fletcher was down. Was he down? I think he was down 3 times. Let's go to the report. Let's get the official scoring. It doesn't matter. Hearns was up by 4 points on all 3 judges' scorecards. Fletcher was down twice and hurt badly in 1 round. Unbelievable. So Frank the Animal Fletcher pulls off the biblical miracle and beats Tommy Hearns. He was an underdog. This is a huge upset. The cuts do in Tommy, and Frank the Animal Fletcher is victorious. So what a fight card here at the Spectrum. Unbelievable. Hope everyone enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button, as it helps out the channel. Check out all the other wonderful content creators and their wonderful videos, whether streamed live or uploaded. It's a fun community. You should be part of it. Subscribe to them. If you haven't subscribed to me, please do so if you want. And hit the bell for notification when we go live, as we have more boxing coming up. All kinds of different boxing games. Right now, we're enjoying our new game we purchased, Legends of Boxing on the PC. What a bout. Let's recap quickly. Marvis Frazier went 10 rounds with Eric Butterbean Esch and won a unanimous decision, 96-95, 96-94, 97-93. I was more in line with 97-93. Vito Antufermo won a split decision. I had it either 1 point for green or a draw. I think I actually had it as a draw, excuse me. And Antofermo pulls off. This was a ridiculous scorecard. 98-93 Antofermo. 96-95 Antofermo. 96-95 green. Hello, Jim L. Hope all is well. What a fight card. I hope you were able to see it. If not, go back and watch it if you want. Of course, I'm giving you the the recap here. So, spoiler alert. Dennis Andries wins a split decision over Mike Rossman, 97-94. 96-94, and Rossman on the third judge, 96-95, so Rossman took that one, but he loses a split decision. Frank the Animal Fletcher down by 4, battering, getting the snot knocked out of him, but hurt Tommy Hearns badly with cuts in the first 2 rounds, wins it as he lands the double left hook right hand combination that busts Hearns up to beyond anything but a bloody mess. Referee Dave Gardner stepped in to stop the bloodshed. Mr. Wrestling 2 says, oddly looking forward to Marvis Frazier and Mark Gastineau, the sack exchange. We have heard that fight is close to being signed, and that's going to be on one of our fight cards coming up. Hope everyone enjoyed it. I love broadcasting fictional boxing. I try to stay away from fights that actually happened, because we know what really happened. So I try not to do fights that really happen. We've had fun with these fight cards. It's my 3rd big fight card. I also did Rolling of the Dice. That's the one where Tommy Hearns and John Mugambi went at it, and that was an epic. Takes me longer to roll the dice, but that's how I learned the game. I'd like to say thank you to Captain Carl 8. There's a free demo, Captain Carl 8. If you want to check the game out. And you can play the demo for as long as you like. Jim L., thank you very much. Mr. Wrestling 2, thank you very much. Check out his channel. He has a wonderful Howard Cosell mod for this game. Please subscribe to him. Give him some likes. Watch some of his videos. They're fun. Dave Little was here earlier. Check out his wonderful channel. Sox Arizona. Check out his wonderful channel for live Celtics calls and post-game chat. He also did Red Sox games and does Red Sox games. Peter Griffin, thank you very much. JT Hopeball as well. Jake Cruz, thank you. Rick Hamill, thank you. Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt, was here earlier. And Robbie Wartburg. Lots of fun. Captain Carl 8 says, another great night at the fights, Al. Thanks for the broadcast. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. Glad you're entertained. Again, if you like, please hit that like button. It means a lot to us content creators, and it helps out with YouTube, helps showing off our videos. We're a small community, but we do a good job. So health and happiness. Stay safe. Be smart. Treat people the way you want to be treated. God bless. I greatly appreciate your time. You know what's coming, folks. Peace. Love you all. See you back here again. Bye-bye.